Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Business Foundation 101 to truly achieve massive success. My name is Tawana Hammonds, and I'm the co-founder of Genesis Hair Care, and I'm a business coach. I teach entrepreneurs how to create multiple streams of income by creating digital and tangible products. And in this episode, we will learn the process of building a foundation in your business in order to achieve massive success. Let me start out by saying, I'm going to give you a little backstory, a little history on myself. First of all, I was always striving to be a successful entrepreneur. It was just something about working for myself that excited me. I had the energy, the passion, the drive, and most of all, I was self-motivated. And a lot of things I've been always self-taught until I began to understand the importance of surrounding myself with people that were going the direction I wanted to get to, or surrounding myself around others that were like myself. That's when things kind of shifted and changed for me. I can really be honest. I had the first natural hair salon in Augusta, Georgia. And boy, when I opened up that salon, it was like heaven. Everything that I could have ever wanted, I felt was right there. And then all of a sudden, it was a shift that took place inside of me where I wanted more. I wanted more. I had the desire to have more. But in order to have more, I had to do some different things. And so I had to make some decisions. So I closed down my salon. Yes, guys, I had the first, the best, and the only natural hair salon in Augusta, Georgia. I moved from Brooklyn, New York, and opened up a successful salon, natural salon that is, in Augusta, Georgia, the first of its kind, because when I moved to Augusta, there were no natural salons open. Wasn't even thought about, wasn't heard of. There weren't even too many natural stylists that I could really think of at that particular time. But Salon Genesis was the first natural salon that catered to women that were totally natural, did not have any relaxers. And so we prided ourselves off of that. And that became the niche market that I was in. No one was doing it. But then I began to look around me and I said to myself, yeah, I called myself self. I thought about it one day. And I decided that I wanted to do more in the beauty industry. So that meant I had to leave Augusta and make some decisions, either move back to New York or move to Atlanta. So guess what, guys? I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2007. And that's when I decided I wanted to really pursue becoming a celebrity hairstylist. Never thought in a million years that I would become a celebrity hairstylist, own a natural hair care line, become an author, and then transition over and become a business coach. Never in a million years. But as you can see, the foundation was laid out for me and it was divinely ordered. So I began to move at a rapid rate very early on in my career, and I made massive leaps and jumps. Did I make mistakes? I did. And a lot of them came from not understanding my foundation and my business. So I had to look and say to myself, why wasn't I growing like I really wanted to? I had the accolades, I had the products, I had a lot of different things going, but it was certain things that were truly missing from the direction that I was trying to reach. And that was my structure, my business structure. My business structure was wrong. And I can honestly say that I was so excited about being an entrepreneur that I truly had all this information. But guys, it wasn't well planned out or well thought out as far as really understanding how to have a foundation that would give me massive results and also a structure for growth in my business. I knew I wanted to grow, but I didn't know what it was going to take. I knew it was going to take hard work, and I knew it was going to take persistence. And did I have all that? I did, guys. I had all of that. But I had different pieces of the components, but I needed to know how to truly make it a circle so that it could all come together and work out for my good, for my benefit, so that I could really see the type of revenue that I wanted to see. So these are the things that I had to do. And I kind of want to walk you through this. I want to walk you through some steps. First of all, I had to really understand the definition of what an entrepreneur truly was. So I'm going to give you a little insight. The definition of an entrepreneur. The definition of an entrepreneur is something that truly you have to be born with. And I mean that, guys. No joke. You have to be born with it. You have to be a leader inside. You have to be able to be creative. You have to be innovative. And you also have to have an inner passion that drives you and makes you get up and want to go and do without someone forcing you or telling you what to do step by step. If you have these main key components, then you know that you are definitely meant to be an entrepreneur. But one of the major things that you truly need is understanding how to plan. Understanding that planning is the most biggest thing that you will ever do as an entrepreneur. It takes preparation and planning. It takes you being clear about what you want, being organizing, having a great staff, a great team, or being able to outsource and get results. Get things done quickly in your business and make fast decisions. If you are not that type of person, then maybe entrepreneurship, guys, it's really not for you. And I'm just being honest. I'm being serious and I'm being real. I want you to truly take a look at not just the word being a boss, but understand to whom much is given, much is definitely required, because you as the boss will have to be the boss whether you want to be or not. That means if things go wrong, if things don't pan out, if an emergency takes place, all these things can happen at one time. You are the one that has to be responsible enough to keep it together, no matter what. No matter what the situation is, you must remain calm, remain in your leadership position, and you must be able to handle pressure. I'm going to say that again. You must be able to handle pressure. So being an entrepreneur is not just about being a boss. It's about being able to stand up, be alert, and really go forward in the midst of adversity, even when you don't know what's going to happen. Financially, things can be slow. Money may be, not coming in when you feel like it's supposed to come in, or your business may seem like it's not growing. But a real entrepreneur is not focused so much on making a whole lot of money at first. It's about putting things in the right order, putting things in place so that you can make money, because the first 1 to 2, 3 years, I'll say, you will spend a lot more money in your business and on your business than seeing a profit, guys. You will spend a lot of money just trying to build that foundation and make a great foundation, depending on what type of business that you are structuring yourself to become. And that's very, very important. So I want you to understand the direction you really, truly need to go in. So just take a minute and just think about this. What kind of business model would you like to display? What is your company brand really sending out as far as the message? Are you a for-profit business? Do you want to be a for-profit business? Or do you want to be more of a nonprofit, which is charitable donations that you get from different companies, different businesses? What do you want to do? Do you want to give back? Do you want to be more focused in your community? Or do you want to be of service? Are you a service-based business? What kind of business model are you? These are things that you must think about. You must understand. You have to understand what kind of business model do you want to become. These are very important decisions that you have to make from the start of your business growth, and your business success. It is not, if it's not done correctly, then you'll become overwhelmed. You won't achieve and you won't increase like you really want to. You'll become frustrated and you'll be feeling like you're spinning your wheels. And you'll also be in a place where you're singing the same songs, jumping through the same hoops, and realizing that you're getting nowhere fast. And I truly mean that. There will be no foundation and you'll find yourself wanting to throw in the towel. But before I even go that far, I want you to remember that structure and order brings massive success. And nothing else, guys. If your foundation is right and your structure is right, then you have room to grow. So make sure you think about what your business model or what you want your business model to look like. Think about that really hard and then position yourself for growth. Okay? So I want you to think about that and I want you to write some key things down. Now, the next thing after you think about how you want to position yourself as far as your business model is how to effectively market your brand. First of all, as far as your brand, I want you to really think about the design of your company. Who do you want people to see? How do you want people to see you? And how do you want people to identify with you as far as your brand? Because one of the big things that I want you to understand, believe it or not, is you are your brand. And it's your unique part of your DNA. And your message is something you were born with that's in you, that only you can deliver to the world. Branding is a part of your design layer, your colors, your fonts, your images. Think about it and how you want people to see your brand. Learn who your target market is. Because when you do this and you speak to them, the language will help you change their life. It will begin to be natural. It will be a part of who you are, displaying information that will help them become who they're going to be and what their brand is going to represent. Learn how to effectively market the things that you are doing and measure your growth. To see your growth so that you can become successful. Communicate. By communicating and speaking the right language to your customers, you will lead them to take massive action. That means you must study their needs and listen to their wants. I'm going to say that again. You must study their needs and listen to their wants. Why is structuring your business so important? Structure causes growth. I can't say that enough. In order for you to truly increase your revenue, you must gain clarity of where you want to go, how much money you truly want to make, and pinpoint these things. This allows exceptional and massive money moves. By connecting the dots in your business, you will now awaken to trusting all of the possibilities of the type of revenue you can create And you can start off by taking these steps. Now, I want you to kind of listen to this because this right here is so, so important. Think about business growth. And I want you to think about it from the point of being a business owner to owning and operating your business to now coming into becoming an actual company, a corporation. And why is positioning that important? Well, I'm going to give you a few identifying things to know if your business is truly set up for growth. And these are some of the things that if it's not, this is something that is probably holding you back from growing, probably holding you back from making the type of money that you truly want to make. And when you look down, you're not seeing the profits that you truly want to have happen. And this is why I want to make sure that you get this and understand it because it's so, so important to the benefits of your business. Having your business as an LLC, it's a great starter. But as an LLC, you are still looked at as a sole proprietor. That means you are still looked at as an owner and operator and not as a company because of your business structure. Now, is it your choice? Can you become an LLC and stay an LLC? Well, it depends on your growth. It depends on how you want to grow. If you want to grow and have massive growth and massive success, then what you have to do is structure yourself to grow. That's why by having a C Corp, this will eliminate a lot of concerns that will normally be held by an LLC. For example, as an LLC, you're still known as owner and operator, sole proprietor. But as a C Corp, you're known for being a corporation. Now, by having a corporation, this will allow you to not be prone to having audits like an LLC does when you're actually creating and doing your taxes for the end of the year. As an LLC, the IRS sometimes can be very prone to audit an LLC faster than they would a C Corp. Why? It's because the C Corp is a separate entity from yourself. When it comes down to having an LLC, you combine the Schedule C along with your personal income. So it's still a part of your income through that actual Schedule C. But if you are now a C Corp, now you have the power to position yourself to now become an employee of your business and become a separate entity. Now you work for your actual corporation, so that makes you have a W-2 form. So you see the difference? Now it's set up to where you can actually pay into your taxes and create the tax bracket that you really want to have by paying your taxes to the IRS. Now, not only are you transitioning and setting yourself up separately from your business entity, now you can look and see the profit you're making and see that separately from your business and yourself. You can actually design and set up your business so that you can be structured to be able to take your taxes out and still have a return for your own self and the wages that you created through your business, and then also do your company's taxes and be set up for your corporation. So these are major things that will give you major growth, not just profit-wise, but also paper-wise, asset-wise. You can see the assets and the things that you own as far as your equipment, if you have equipment, if you're using your home office, all these different things you can position as deductions. in your business. It's so many things as an entrepreneur that you can write off and you don't know and you don't do. But you have to be structured in order to get those tax breaks. So it's very important that you're making sure that you are positioning your business or your company to grow. And this is one of the major things that will give you major and massive success. Now, I'm going to take you to another portion. That's brand identity. By understanding what you want to release and show people as far as your brand to the world, you want to have identifying marks or identifying colors, fonts, and identifying symbols that people will be able to relate and become aware of your brand and know just who you are, so that it will make a difference, because they will know every time they see that specific symbol, that specific color, and that specific font, that is your brand. So you want to bring brand awareness to your brand identity. So that is something major, guys. Also, marketing. Marketing is something that you want to be able to deliver. You want to be able to deliver what you are selling, whether it's a service, whether it's a product. You want to market it to the point that people know that your company stands for something that's incredible because you've done the work. The product is proven, it's been tested, it's been sealed, you have testimonies. People know that your product is guaranteed, that it works, that it performs, that it does exactly what you say you're going to do, and how it's going to actually achieve and bring about the results you're looking for. So it's a way that you must learn how to market so that people can identify and know that no matter how many companies out here that are doing the same things, you have separated yourself to bring massive results to your business. That is effective marketing. Advertising. At the same time, when it comes down to advertising, you must be creative and strategic about advertising your company to position your brand, making sure that you're visible in the marketplace, making sure that if you're selling or you're offering services, that people know that you are the best to ever do it. They know exactly who you are by you positioning yourself to be the best, that you advertise and you're everywhere, that people can find you no matter what. By putting keywords or certain definitions or information, they can find you and you are amongst your peers. So they won't have to look for you in the sweater section and find you in the sweater section when you're actually selling socks. So advertising on the right platforms under the right things, tools, or resources is essential for your advertisement so that people can find you and reach you for your specific brand. Now, this is a big thing. When you're growing, you want to be able to really truly level up and separate yourself. You want to separate your business from yourself so you will no longer be a guarantee in your business, but that your business can be a standalone. And what I mean by standalone, you want to build a business credit. So therefore, you can now take massive steps to grow your business by allowing your business to build up so that you can do things like take out loans on your company. But you first have to position your structure of your business to be able to go get a loan on your business alone, not on your personal name or on your personal social security number, but you want to be able to separate that so that you can actually use your EIN number, your tax ID number, and you can use not only your business,